taken?
Excuse me?
Is it taken?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Sorry. Sure thing.
First question, what does the bell represent? We have Dayang right here to answer that for us. So, Dayang, what do you think the bell represents?
Oh, the bell symbolizes a fresh start because the bell keep ringing and ringing until they give the right answer and give the right response. For me, the bell is like a concern because every time they make mistake, the bell will ring and then they have the chance to redo the conversation, have a chance to correct what they said and give the right answer. And if you want to ask me what is the right answer or what kind of response you should give, I think mostly the answer are what people expected you to answer. Answer that meet people's expectation, answer that contains no offensive statement, and answer that will impress me.
Alright, thank you for that explanation. Excuse me, Aina.
Yeah?
I want to ask you a question. As for the bell, do you think it is important to have it in our life?
Okay, in my opinion, it is unnecessary to have a bell in our life because the bell itself shows the chance that will be given to anyone who made mistakes. They can start all over again without facing any bad consequences. However, there's some people who might think that it's fine for them to make mistakes because they will always have a chance to redo or to make their mistakes to be something better. So I think it is unnecessary to have a bell in our life.
Alright, thank you for your comment.
Okay, thank you.
Labels are not important.
Labels are not important, exactly. Take me for example. I mean, what does it matter if I had 2 point, 3 point, 4 point at college? Or if I came from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Westchester County?
So, for the third question, what does the waiter portray? We have Maheran right here to answer that. So, what do you think?
Well, in my opinion, the waiter portrays the chances we have in life. The chance for us to do better, the chance for us to learn from our mistake, and the chance for us to get back on the right track and achieve what we want. That's why every time Bella and Betty said the wrong things, the waiter didn't show up because he is still giving them their chances. Only at the end, when Bella and Betty finally get along together, they called the waiter to thank him for all the opportunities that he offered them. So for me, the waiter portrays the chances we have in life.
Alright, thank you for that amazing explanation. Alright?
People nowadays, they tend to make mistakes, and in my honest opinion, I would really love to have a bell in every single thing that I did, because the bell itself acts as a wake-up call and signals to me that I have made a mistake. No matter whether how small the mistake is, for example, whenever someone asks you a question, you answer it impolitely. So, well, some might say that until when we need to just rely on the bell itself to wake us up. But honestly, believe me, people, they kept making the same mistakes all over again because they are somehow stubborn and don't want to change. So, sometimes in order for us to grow, we need to make mistakes because that is how we actually grow. In my opinion, it is necessary for us to have a bell because the bell give us another chance to make up the mistake that we have made.
Well, would it be nice if we could talk carelessly without no social cues to follow? Non-stop and not caring about the consequences that comes right after. I mean, Betty could have said that she murdered somebody over and over again, but people wouldn't remember it because of the bell's power. I don't think there's a significant value to have the bell in real life because what we say to people reflects our beliefs and conscience. I mean, the reason why we communicate is to learn and unlearn things. We need to achieve both mutual respect and understanding. And well, obviously I have the desire to go back in time to correct my mistakes, but I still prefer it to be non-existent. Because after all, through making mistakes is the reason why we were able to grow. And if it weren't for that, I wouldn't become the person that I am now.
Oh, as we can see, different people have different opinions on how they understand the play. So there's no right or wrong in their statements. My role here is to give Bill and Betty chances so that they can build a beneficial relationship for them in the future. Aside from to annoy them. In reality, some people should be given second chances, while others may not because of unreasonable reasons. In conclusion, I think that it's better for us to make mistakes, live with it, and bear the consequences of our own actions, to learn from them so that we do not make the same mistakes again in the future.